How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be going over the 3 best ways to get loads of dark matter in New World. But first, please consider giving the video a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out massively. Now, let's get into it. Since the whole gear rework that came with the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion, we've seen the removal of umbral shards and the arrival of a new legendary material called dark matter that is required to upgrade your gear to max level. You need quite a lot of them to change the perks on your gear or upgrade your artifacts, so in this video, we'll go over the 3 best ways you can acquire dark matter so you can start maxing out your gear. The first method, and probably the most rewarding method of the lot, is doing PvE raids, expeditions, and trials. This can be a bit daunting for some of us, so there will be other easier methods, but if you're willing to put the time in and can get a good group together, these methods can be extremely rewarding. For starters, probably the highest paying time investment is the Sandworm raid. I know it can be a bit much if you aren't really a raider, but if you are good at this, or see anyone advertising in a recruitment chat, it could be worth your time to hop in and get good at it. Doing this raid once a week can earn you up to 420 dark matter, 320 for the weekly bonus, 80 for the daily bonus, and an extra 20 for killing the boss. If you want to also do this boss once a day for the whole week, you can get an additional 700 dark matter, but even if that's too much, just getting it done once a week for 420 dark matter is a pretty great return for your time investment. Plus, you could be getting legendary drops from doing this, which will just be bonus dark matter. We also got expeditions, mutated ones in particular. For finishing an M3 expedition, you could get between 8 and 40 dark matter, depending on how highly you score in the dungeon. And if you times that by the 35 you can do per week, if you're really good at them, you can be getting up to 1,400 dark matter every week. So it could be worth investing some time into looking for a company you could join to do this with, putting together some M3 gear, and learning the mechanics so you can add this into your dark matter grinding rotation. Throughout the expedition as well, you'll be getting quite a few legendary drops that can be salvaged for dark matter. Plus, the expedition materia you can get from completing these expeditions can really come in handy at the Gypsum Kiln. Like with the Sandworm raid, it takes a bit of gold and time investment to get going, but once you get good at it, the dark matter will come rolling in. And finally, there are trials. In particular, there's the hatchery. Getting one of these done can see you getting up to 10 dark matter, plus whatever other legendaries you get from the reward caches can also be broken down further for more matter. Doing this requires 10 people, so it is a bit of work to get a group together, but if you ever see a hatchery trial being advertised in recruitment chat, it'll for sure be worth getting done. Plus it's relatively easy to do, and requires a lot less skill than the other 2 PvE options. Doing this 7 times a week will also see you getting bonus rewards, so more Legos to salvage for dark matter. Next up is method number 2, and it's a more casual way to go about getting your dark matter, and it's both solo and group friendly, and that's simply to loot lots of legendary items and salvage them. Any orange legendary item, named or not named, will give you between 1 and 2 pieces of dark matter, depending on their level. Now, if you're wondering where to get tons of these items quickly, so you can get lots of dark matter, the possibilities are endless, but I'll go over a few I like to do. For starters, grinding world bosses with low spawn times that drop lots of legendaries and have a good unique drop that people will often farm for is your best bet. I've been using the Siren's Brute as of late for this, because the legendary mount charm that a lot of people are going after drops here, so there's usually a pretty good group of people camping the spawn, and the boss spawns in less than 1 minute after it's killed, so I can get lots of kills in every hour. Simply join the group that's there grinding, make sure you tag the boss every time he spawns, and rack up the loot. You can salvage all of your legendary items as you get them, so you can stay here indefinitely, until you have enough dark matter for what you need. But there are tons of great bosses you can use for this. Maybe I'll set up a video in the future for the best bosses that spawn in under a minute and drop lots of legendaries, so keep an eye out for that. Also, if you know of any great spots like the Siren's Brute, let me know in the comments below so others can try them out as well. If you get sick of grinding the same boss over and over, you could even switch it up and do a couple elite chest runs or portal runs. There'll usually be one or the other going on in recruitment chat at all times, so just join up and follow the crowd from chest to chest or portal to portal. Not only will you get lots of legendaries that you can salvage for dark matter from the chests or the portal reward caches, but if it's an elite chest, they also have a chance of giving you 2 dark matter when you open them, so that's a massive bonus. And the portals are nice to do a couple times a day as well for the coin sacks, so you can get 500 gold for free every day while getting some dark matter in at the same time. So throw on some luck gear, go on some tours, and we'll be bringing in tons of dark matter. When it comes to expeditions, even if you're not good enough for M3 expeditions, normal difficulty ones or M1s can still be great to do to gather up tons of legendary items to salvage, whenever you get tired of world tours or monster farming, and get the itch to run some group content. And the final method, method number 3, is to make sure you are always doing your daily events. This one is hard to go in depth with, because the events always change up, but I'm talking about the events like Turkey Terror, Rabbit's Revenge, Medley Fair, Hallowvale. All of these monthly events that are thrown at us will most likely give you daily chances at getting dark matter. Like for instance, the Sand Eggs event that just went by, if you take down the boss 3 times a day, you get bonus rewards including dark matter, and it's always easy to do since everyone's trying to get their dailies done. So it's usually only a few minutes out of your day to get these events done, and it will really pay off in the long run. If you're not sure which event is currently running, or which is coming up, just check the New World website or ask in the global chat to find out. And those are the 3 best ways currently in New World to get lots of dark matter. Now go forth, gather your dark matter, and start maxing out your gear. If you know of any other good dark matter grinding methods out there that I missed, please leave them in the comments below so I can check them out. And if the video was of any help to you, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. It helps out massively. But until next time, have a good one. Thanks for watching another video. If you'd like to go with me on a lore journey through New World's main story quest, click on the video to the left. Or if you'd like to see me host the first ever transmog contest in New World, click on the video to the right.